afternoon, buddy. All right, that was great. Sorry, had a little bit of a glitch as you can see there, but yeah, welcome everybody. Welcome one and all to the stream today. We're playing Ace Combat today because it's been a game that I've had my eyes on for a while, but I've never played, and I've been kind of wanting to play a game like that, or like Ace Combat, I should say, for a while now. So I thought no time like the present, especially with the deal it had going on in Steam, and yeah, I think just kind of without further ado, I don't have any announcements or anything going on, so let's just get straight to it, huh? All right. Go. Now I've been informed that it's best played with a controller, so I will be playing with a controller today. Hopefully, it's all good. There you go. Are I'm gonna look at I spoke with Lex Temporis about this. I'm curious about what Lex recommends. You know, Lex said that expert. I mean, why not? Why not? Gonna casually die, probably. You know how it is. I want to go eat. I want to have a challenge.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane.
Oh.
Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But Technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful.
So I know the lore of this game is kind
I
of
was
nutty.
ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up.
Primarily that there's like real life planes, but the setting's completely fictional.
So, I flew up. Straight up. Through the clouds. Higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have been wearing a vest with you, this piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Uh-oh. Remember, everybody, every 10th bullet is a tracer on those guns.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
I assume we're trigger. Can I prep him? Or just aircraft? Just have to start the mission. Assume this is what we own. Or not? Maybe? I guess I couldn't do that one. Well,
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
it's all good. And it's so weird always holding the controller. I'm very much not used to holding it anymore.
Radar site's still silent.
What do
Rebel,
I do?
get those birds in the sky. Sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
Mage Squadron.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. Your situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Golem 4, understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. You're flying with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Target
here we
spotted.
go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot. So I told him. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along. It's still a leash, though.
But
Target is in range of guns.
get fucked, nerd.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Oh, okay. I'm actually. I have decided. Can I change? Okay, yeah, that's. Oh, there we go. Radar.
There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
What am I looking for? Don't exactly know what I'm looking for right now. I assume it's over here. Yeah, definitely a better choice doing this right now. Is it over? Is this what I'm looking for? Ah, yeah.
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835.
It didn't connect. Watch out for the support aircraft.
Column 3, Fox 2. Rebel 3 engaging. Over the line.
Target is hit. Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
Nice. Oh, down there now.
Mage 2. Target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Lock acquired.
Don't ice up in there.
What's your 6? Bandit!
I don't know where I am. There we go. There we are. Do a tiny bit of a dive. Oh, not. It's up there.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Mage 2, locking. Missile launched.
Hell yeah. Alrighty.
It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Target spotted.
Fox 3. Fox 3. Column. Mage. 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups.
Oh,
Are there
shit.
any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass.
Really chaps my
I can't
ass.
tell them apart.
Target spotted.
Locked.
There we go.
Mage 2's bandit confirmed down.
They can burn with their whole payload.
So yeah, how's it going, everybody?
Difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Hope everyone's doing well so far. Yeah, you know it. You know it. How's it going, Kaden?
Don't let them destroy the harbor.
I'm on my way.
The harbor's under heavy fire.
Come on. Gotta click close to it.
Enemy bomber hit, but still airborne. Finish it off.
Shit, okay. Hang on, we gotta reduce the speed, baby. And also, level out. I don't know where I'm looking. There we go.
The enemy has a lock on you, Mage 2.
Shit, really?
No remaining special weaponry.
Okay, we're good,
Bandit
we're good.
destroyed.
We got someone on my ass, I think. But we gotta focus down on these. I'm doing well. How am I? I'm doing pretty well.
Fox 2.
Go. There we go.
Mage 2.
One
keep your
bomber
focus.
left.
You got this.
Missile launched.
That's what I call pod racing.
To Golem and Mage. Job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
We're just playing some Ace
Column
Combat.
1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Princess Cosette.
I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. Your situation? It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Column Squadron.
Oh wait, can I? Oh, I can watch my performance. Sure, what's up?
Bullshit. Mage 2, warm up with Mage 1. Crap.
Yeah, okay, so it's my, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. I can actually watch my performance. But yeah, what's the question? Will you watch Pseudo
We are currently
Pie?
assessing the damage to the base. We
I
have
don't know what that
confirmed
is,
the aircraft
but
carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union
Here, let me-
peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows.
oh,
means
is that
successfully
what that was?
retaliating
I
is
saw that
very
clip.
important.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
That may be based on coming right at W that's area now. Yeah, I saw the clip. That exact clip on Twitter. I thought it was interesting. It was very nicely animated. And like I said, right? The reason why I didn't like Kamen Rider is because it feels like it should be
As
an
of 1
anime
p.m.
with
today,
how they act.
the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking
I'm also
news
gonna
from
get a little
ENS.
snacky wacky.
Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters.
I mean, it's
Some
a
of the
fictional
disabled
setting.
planes then crashed
I
into
have no
residential
idea.
areas.
I have no idea.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans, but to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
I have no idea who this lady is, by the way. Like, she's just... It seems we would not playing her, or playing someone else. Name's Trigger. Eat the dogs, no.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Usian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Usia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot.
So I can't tell if Erusia is the bad guys or not, like immediately.
Into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
We got Clown, Trigger, Knocker, Browning, Golem 3, and Golem 4. If it's any good, you'll have to decide whether they're bad guys yourself. Yeah, I guess so. So like from what I heard, it sounds like they were you can obtain aircraft weapons and aircraft parts at the aircraft tree in abandoned missions. Points awarded depending on your performance in missions and matches. They can be exchanged for new aircraft, special weaponry, and up parts in the aircraft tree. See them in campaign mode for each mission you complete, and in player mode for each match play. The better you perform, some time number of skills, etc. More points you can obtain. MRP aircraft tree to obtain more powerful aircraft weapons, parts. Find chance in the items on the aircraft tree are things by line to unlock. Item you usually need to unlock the item before on the same line. Oh, I think the game. Oh wow. You seem to have unlocked quite a few. Yeah, it seems we have unlocked quite a few things. Rank, F14E. How much do we have? Well, we can't afford that. I don't think we can afford really any. Yeah, we can't afford really any plane, but we could afford to get more weapons. Okay, there we go. Nice. Nice. Art mission. Well, ooh, so I can choose the weapon. I can't keep all of them though. Let's go with this one because it sounds like we have to do a bunch of air superiority, and since we can lock into multiple enemies with that, it sounds like it's like kind of ideal. So.
Mage Squadron, sortie ASAP.
These are real planes, by the way. I just want to let you know. So far, they're real planes. This one's a little out of date compared to like modern planes, but it's still used in the U.S. military.
The current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target, but HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
That's nice that there's an automatic leveling.
Intercept! Fire the AAs! Flee our vehicle out of there! What the hell do you mean the nearest airbase hasn't got any fighters?
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Stand rate! Being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Ooh, they're shooting at me.
The enemy's barely resisting. This is easy money, so grab it while you can.
Target spotted, I think.
Targeting gun range.
So we'll take out the anti-aircraft weaponry. Got it, got it, got it.
Missile away.
Oh, I
crashed.
Oh, I ran into lines. I ran into power lines. What? I wasn't okay. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I did not also mean to shoot a missile, but here we
Still
are.
military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Page 2. Vehicle destroyed.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Flee our vehicle out of there!
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
The enemy has a lock on you.
Being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Page 2 splashed to bandit.
Radar vehicle sway. Goodbye. Okay. Now we know we need to avoid power lines.
Their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet. We can't put up a decent fight.
Oh, I have this. I have a gun. Okay. I didn't know I have a gun like that. Okay, cool.
Missile launched.
Shit. Where are the damn interceptors?
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue
Nah.
to engage at your discretion.
Yeah, I had no idea that there was a gun on my plane.
The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Vehicle down. Two targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. They pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
I'm going in. I'm going in deep. I'm going in deep.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
I've been waiting for this. Get over here, baby.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Shit, I keep missing.
Locked.
Enemy on your rear.
On God,
Missile
on
inbound.
God.
Missile inbound.
Oh no.
Enemy missile inbound. Evading. Viking, can't get away from this lock.
That's Knocker.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Get fucked.
Fox 2. The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Viking, can't get away from this lock.
All aircraft, residential area is below you.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Lockdown bandit.
To the clouds. Enemy transports are taxiing.
Fox 2! Fox 2! APCs have nowhere to hide.
All right. This base is worth destroying.
I feel like there's a boy above me.
Missile incoming. Break.
Missile! Break hard!
Enemy on your rear.
Ah, there we go.
Six enemies done. Some are really good. Fox 2! Fox 2!
Page 2. Fox 2.
Oh, that was a boy.
On 6.
Where are they?
Target is hit.
There we go. Missiles are definitely the easiest way to handle planes, it seems.
Have the bailout now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Oh, target spotted.
Enemy missile cruising. Breaking. Why don't they withdraw? What? They gonna bring their buddies back?
Ah! I'm good. Where is it? There it is. I missed. I missed so hard.
Enemy missile detected.
Where are you? It's behind me.
Don't ice up in there.
Golem 2, Fox 2.
Missile launched.
Enemy on your rear.
5 targets remaining.
Missile fire. Evading.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Missed.
Get them all on the runway. Slap them while they're on the runway.
Range 2 enemy has lock on you.
Fox 2.
You know what? I totally whiffed, but...
Shred the radar network. Keep your mind focused.
4 targets remaining.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's 4.
I think there's someone trying to be behind me.
Locked.
Nope, target spotted. I'm gonna try to loop around and slap it.
Fox 2.
Missile launched.
Careful in those clouds. All transports
Down.
are destroyed. But what were they carrying?
They were carrying bombs.
I'm iced up. I'm in his blind spot. He's mine. They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out. Can't say I blame them. There's an enemy on your tail.
Target is in range of guns.
He's mine. He's not getting away. Okay, let's completely blind those bastards. Disconnect. Fox 2, Fox 2.
There's someone on my tail.
Missile.
I think, yeah.
Missile. Missile.
Ugh.
Mage 2, locking. Mage 2, Fox 2.
Launch preparations complete. Bolts are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear 15 meters. UAV is ready to launch. Away.
Nice. Oh, they got drones.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and
Oh my
they
god.
gotta be drones.
Missile.
Well spotted, Cloud. No doubt about it. We're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them.
Well, I got
HQ,
something.
this is Column 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Missile.
Fox 3.
Go.
Missile. Missile.
Column Squadron, surround them.
Missile.
Mage 2, locking.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Oh, that was close.
Missile. Missile.
There is one riding my ass so fucking hard.
Bandits are in the clouds.
Missile away.
Yeah, they're riding my ass so hard.
Missed. Enemy UAV.
There we go.
Hell yeah. Column Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Behind the enemy.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt. Mage 1 launching missile.
Damn. Plane, is that the Demeter Lupin? What's good?
Roller coaster up here. Mage 1 launching missile.
He dodged it.
Missile! Missile! Evade!
In gun range.
Ooh, get
Buy a
fucked.
dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Don't try There's to 2 more. Movements.
Missiles depleted. Missile evaded.
Like, I shot it. I shot it with the gun. It's going. It's kind of hard to pilot, which is fair.
So, drones don't feel the G-force, huh?
One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
I'm shooting.
Behind one.
I'm trying to shoot a drone, but it's kind of. Whoo!
Mage 2 locked. Fox 2.
Where'd he go? I'm icing up!
This guy refuses to leave the clouds. There we go.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
There we
Skies
are.
clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
We did it, gamers.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and...
What's really cool is that you can actually see your performance, but I don't think I'd want to see that. I'm still very bad at flying, admittedly.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Next mission. Two-pronged strategy.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadron. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft.
Ooh, I wonder if I can fly a new plane.
There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive arsenal birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us.
It's interesting to me how plane combat has become such a massive thing in this universe that they build planes to hold more planes. Let's see, can I get new planes? What new planes can I get? Go with this one. Wait. Yes. New plane unlocked. Hell yeah. Unlocked new aircraft. Yaw, mobility. Now let's just buy this long range. I like there was a large group. I might fly with the 8 AAMs because it sounds like that was like a pretty big like that's a thing, you know. Like there's gonna be multiple targets I need to fight with, so I select parts. Oh, I see.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Mage Squadron, let's go, baby. Also, I think this is the kind of plane that has like the ability to change its wing shape. Yes, it's double A. It's so early.
Mage 2, begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch. Mage 2 is away. Mage 2, specified altitude reached. Restrictions lifted. Good luck.
Hell yeah, let's go. Love this new plane. Love how it looks. Yeah, so if you look, the wing, yeah, it changes shape,
Gollum
baby.
and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged.
The wings change shape.
Right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco.
Yeah.
Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet, wild, and do dirty, dirty things.
Wet and wild.
Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Yeesh. Alright, time to switch over.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds.
Wet and wild? Dem, are you wet and wild?
Box 2.
Bandit acquired. Firing. Enemy behind you. Heads up.
Come on. Lock on.
Not required.
They won't show up on the radar.
Bandits are in the clouds. Grab target. Failing out. Firing.
my butt.
4 remaining.
We're getting our asses kicked. Reinforcements.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
Gargoyle squad, take them down. They evaded. Continuing attack. Missile, evading. Target acquired.
You know what? Here's what I think about you, bitch. Boom.
3 remaining.
I'm on their asses. I'm on their asses. Maybe they're on my ass a little bit. Just to say.
1 remaining.
Where is he?
Missile away.
Boom. Boom!
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken
Don't ever say I'm bad at video games again, Dem.
Missile incoming. Evade. Break. Break.
What the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution. Large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft stay alert.
Oh shit! It's the big boy! Look at that big boy! Look at this thick lad! Oh, and that's a lot of drones. Yeah, that's a lot of drones. Oh no.
Is utilizing the arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
We're just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
Yeesh. Did any of them hit?
Through this trigger.
Dodging everything I
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them.
These guys will go down easy.
Fire, please.
No change in game plan.
Well, I got some of them down.
What is that thing? God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Film Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Big baby Huey.
Split up. Find your own targets. Look at that light from the arsenal bird. What's going on here? Enemy is locked on, Mage 2.
Okay. We got this.
Missile headed for friendly.
Enemy on my
Okay, we're good. Okay, we need to take out the plane itself.
Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron to Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status.
Verifying the situation.
Focus your fire, Golem Squadron. Golem 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
Locked.
This is Golem 3, Golem 2 hit! Status report.
Yeah!
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
I'm on fire.
Golem 2, instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break!
Shit, am I out?
We lost another friendly.
Skeleton 3 is lost.
They just keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain
My
air
flares are
superiority.
empty.
They got Mage 2,
Shit.
he's down.
Shit. Fuck.
UAV's closing.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Alright, I'm not gonna waste my 8 a.m.s.
We're just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're surrounded.
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. There's too many of them.
These guys will go down easy.
Okay, flares.
Aircraft, no change in game plan.
Oh, they...
Destroy the arsenal bird.
What is that thing? God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Look at that light from the arsenal bird. What's going on here?
Shit. Bandit has a lock on me.
Enemy on my six. Wait, fire a missile at me. This one's mine. Kill someone. Commander.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost.
Yo!
Skeleton 2.
Oh, hang on. NYOOOOOM, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stream. How was your stream? Hey, let me give you a shout out real quick. Yeah, how were you how was your stream? I hope it was good. Thank you for the raid. Yeah, man. Thank you. It was good. What were you playing? So you're playing A7 so I decided to spread the love. Hell yeah. This is my first time playing the game, so please be patient with me. I'm big baby with this.
Status?
Find the situation.
I can't get a read on these bandits. They're dodging everything I throw at them.
Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
Am I out? I might be out.
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
There we go. How have you been liking the game so far? It's a bit difficult piloting, but I was okay. Well, I was not meaning to do that.
Where's that report?
Yeah, it's a little difficult piloting, but I was kind of expecting that.
I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How'd that happen?
Okay. It's definitely like a situation where I have to watch the radar more than I have to. What the fuck? I'm using normal controls.
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal.
Like a fucking force field.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1,
boom.
escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to pull in for me. I'm back and I...
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Do we need to escort these fools?
I got him. He's mine.
Locked.
That a boy, Mitch, dude. Just keep firing.
Target was not struck. Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
This is Mage 1. I'm spiked.
You're fucked. Yeah, I've been hardcore watch. I've been watching the minimap like a hawk.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired.
My status is fine. Affirmative. This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
I did not mean to fire that missile.
Retreating aircrafts. Prepare for combat.
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm hoping y'all are also enjoying this stream. I'm baby at this game, but I'm enjoying it. There we go.
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against NSU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Golem 2, you're idiots.
Not on my watch.
Come on, just a bit closer. I want to get you. There we are.
Get those UAVs off of France.
Let Golem and main squadron handle it. They'll pull through. Get your asses out.
I think they're low.
Fox 2. Mage 2, UAV.
Woo!
Keep it up, buddy.
Yo, what's up, Nep?
So let you take it easy next time.
I detonate. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brody, break off.
Main squadron still have their hot shot?
That's secretly
Just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Golem and Mage, we owe you a debt. And we'll pay it.
Come on. Let me in.
Mage 2, walking.
Ah, fuck!
Main squadron, get those things off my ass.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying.
Can you help him? Down hostile.
A few seconds could mean life or death for him. Hurry up. I know. All we need to do is fly away as fast as we can.
Got one in my sights.
Come on. Let me in. Well, I think I slapped it.
It's got a lock on me. Mage 2, move to support. Other aircraft are in trouble.
This is Mage 2. I am trying my fucking best here, bro. Come on.
Mage 2, missile launch.
There,
Mage
Jesus.
Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
Mage 2, what are you doing? Shoot those UAVs.
Bro, what are you... Ugh.
I got him. He's mine.
Please. Well, I hope...
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. We can eat.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Uh-oh. That is fuck up.
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. How can I retreat with UAV on my tail?
Distract the bandit. Buy your friend some time.
There.
Good job, H2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
And then we have like 1 or 2 left. Yeah. The what kind of milkshake do you have? Can I have a sip? mind if I slurp?
I can't pull out of this furball. Locked.
Locked. It's chow time.
H2, UAV down.
He's mine. He's not getting away.
Lock. Oh, Stalin.
Didn't connect. Column 3, Fox 2.
There we go.
All UAVs have been splashed.
We did it! I won the video game! Yay!
About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA.
I think.
That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Maid Squadron, withdraw.
Chocolate, I only have a slip, but might catch my silly head disease. I already have silly head disease. Nah, I can't catch something I already have. It's so ridiculous to me, the concept of having a plane just to carry more planes.
H2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. The deck is clear. H2, you are cleared for landing. Lower your speed.
Oh,
H2, bank right. To carrier.
I wasn't aware that we actually have to land the plane. Yeah, but you know, they didn't like catch on.
Perfect, Mage 2.
Yeah, we landed the plane. No, I wanted to land the plane. Have y'all heard of this tabletop game called?
Unfortunately, the two front
the
aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was sunk during the attack on Farbanti.
Is this another way of like
urban areas? And this is our own forces.
Anyways,
also.
have y'all heard of the Have you all heard of this tabletop game called Flying Circus, which is about like flying like biplanes and stuff like that in a dogfighting manner? It's pretty cool. I've had my eyes on it for a little bit. I bought all the books. I just don't really have anyone to play with. Hey, I have that plane.
Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself.
Is Mihai like a super
Sometimes
old
he
Char
could be so
Aznavour?
stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
So I assume that's the one who killed Brownie.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Erusia's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Erusia lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off.
I have no idea who this lady
You can count
is.
on that.
Rescue.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us.
I wasn't expecting the Arsenal bird to have like a beam
Circum-Pacific War
shield.
and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura. So we can elude the enemy's observation.
Wait, two of what?
There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission.
There's two of their arsenals. Okay. I know. Okay.
The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger.
Trigger.
After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Alright, so stick with the clouds. Take out the air guns. Profit. Wait, hang on, is that a fucking war? It's the Thunderbolt! Also known as an A-10 Warthog. Yes. Yo, what's up, Victor? Are you ready to burr? I want to save up to get an A10 Warthog, 100%. 100% want to get an A10 Warthog. I want to go burr. Burr.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted
Hey,
to
thank you, Victor. 4 more.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
You're getting close to getting that rainbow badge, baby.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Oh my god. Oh.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Is this like wind that's pushing me? What the fuck's happening here?
Are we under attack? Don't change.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I'm good, I'm good.
Trigger, you got 2 directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
I've never played an Ace Combat game before. I could thread the needle. I could thread the needle, it looks like.
You're making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you.
Come on. Oh, she's fighting. She's a feisty lass.
It's been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero.
Is the big character.
Best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
I see. Here, we're gonna try to cut through this little gap too.
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
They did mention that he was a former pilot. Oh god, the wind. Okay, we're good.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started.
Man. Like I could feel the fight.
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Phase 2, box 2.
I should have brought multi-targeting ones, but here we are.
Mage 2, missile.
It's all good, I got this. I got this. It's okay.
Destroyed. Page 2, target destroyed.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Column Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
It's okay.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before then. Page 2, target down. Half of the SAM sites are down.
Just gotta take a moment to loop back around.
This is Sea Goblin. We've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by. Page 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them.
Understood.
Half of the anti-air guns down. Locked. Fox 2. All SAM sites down.
Ah, I got shot. I'm getting shot.
AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
Locked. It's chow time.
Target down. Nicely done.
Nah, no need to pull up. Boom!
All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin?
That's what I call kids bar.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Get that boy out of here, bro.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
This is Sea Goblin. Heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container!
Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you.
Bandit is in my sights. Yeah, Mage 2 destroy the target.
Target eliminated.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
Oh, we got someone trying to
UAVs
sneak
approaching
through.
the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off!
I'm fine, I'm fine.
Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back! Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harling, stay right there! Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna start
Sea Goblin,
focusing
all
down
survivors,
on.
respond. Is Mr. Harling alive? Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Go 2, hang in there.
UAV confirmed down.
They got the chopper and Sierra 2! That was thermobaric! Rocket!
Gotta wait till the last second to evade. Come on.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Hurley. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. We'll get
the same way. We'll figure something out.
Nickel.
There's more.
Nickel.
That's about half. Hop on the rest.
We found a Rouge transport craft. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Hurley.
It'll do. 3 remaining. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can come up with?
Let's go focus on taking out the other ones, I guess.
Warning, enemy in your 6.
Go.
Enemy drone destroyed. Needs to inspire me, Trigger. I learned how to deal with these guys by watching you.
Ouchie, my booty!
Strap in. We're fighting against machines.
Nickel. Nickel.
One remaining.
Enemy destroyed. Yeah.
Still got a container truck to deal with. I'll take care of that real quick and whoop!
Mage 2. Vehicle destroyed. Mage 2. Lost.
Nickel. Nickel.
I'm out of missiles.
Where is the bastard? I'm gonna peel off, I think. So I can just like get a bit of a better grasp of where he is. 'Cause currently I've just been
Nickel. Nickel.
flopping around trying to get my eyes on him.
Mage 1 launching missile.
There, fuck
All
you.
UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
Alright. Mother Goose 1 taking off.
Mother Goose.
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes.
Got
Golem
this.
2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain
There's always
element.
something on Sony. Let's see the ground over something stuff under.
Fox 2.
Oh, again, Trigger? Can't let you have all the glory.
Roger. Sending UAV to the transport. Orders are to fire warning. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fighter.
Understood. An Arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Gargoyle 1, where's the signal? Acquired lock on bandit. Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my orders. It's not the White House. I mean the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal?
Gotta keep protecting Mother Goose.
Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Mother Goose 1 here. About to leave the airspace.
launcher.
Yo, that was a lot of missiles on the underbelly.
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
Figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's wind break took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority.
He's mine. He's not getting away. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. H Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Colonel Johnson.
Just send it up this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Hurley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course. Running out of missiles.
Yeah, fuck, I'm low on missiles.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond. Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
I'm gonna run out of missiles.
UAVs launched from Arsenal Bird Liberty, headed toward the AO.
Shit, did I just go down? Fuck. Oh no, was this... Did I just fail or is this supposed to happen?
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Wait, did I just shoot... I killed him?
Friendly fire. I saw it. Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Wait, did I just fuck up?
To protect the elevator. The Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal Bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw.
I have met it. Was I supposed to do that? This is a cutscene. Or did I fuck up?
Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
What just happened? No, did I just mess up? Like, what? Was that supposed to happen?
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived.
What?
There will most probably be a court-martial.
What? I don't know what just happened, man. What the fuck? Can I retry the mission? Was I supposed to kill him? I don't know. I don't know what to do here. That was supposed to, okay. Like, if I... Bruh.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here.
Oh, is that Trigger? The Trigger gets sent here because we killed the fucking president?
When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
Well, that's unfortunate for us.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tag name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
How many can actually...
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just
no, I killed the president. Well, the former president.
Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Fuck. Shit. Fishbed and Starfighter? What the fuck are those? Yes. Give me the Warthog. Give me the Thunderbird too. Yeah! Bird. Got a bird. Got a bird all over the place. Although it makes sense that most of it is anti-ground, so I should probably just stick with the fighters. I might invest in this next mission or any of these over here. It was scripted. Classically designed. Oh! A 10. I say we stick with the... I kind of want to try out the fish bed because I just think its name is really funny. Let's see, that's air to air. Is it a gun? Okay. Guided and stand. Select parts. Let's try out this fish bed.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
We're gonna kick so much ass. See, the one thing I didn't understand is like... No, so what happened... Okay.
Follow orders, Trigger.
So what happened is that we were trying to extract the former president from a space elevator, which then got attacked, and we were assigned to get them, like, get the attackers off the plane that he was in. We accidentally shot the plane because of how much it was getting swarmed. And then it resulted in us getting court-martialed and then thrown into prison with the girl. So
The runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
Woohoo! My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. If he makes it back, can you land your asses? Champ's gonna survive? Anyone want to bet on it?
Spare 15. Takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Settle down. Excited to have another
Ew.
murderer with you?
I'm liking it. Our weapons are disabled.
Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one.
If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Righto.
And I don't have shit.
Your fire control systems are locked.
There's the shooting target.
Fuck me, man.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our air force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower.
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke! Send in the fire team.
Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKinsey? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're clear to engage.
Haha! Here we go.
Right on. Done by now to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill after it starts?
This is the
first. There's counts going for
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line too? I'll show you all how it's done.
I'm taking fire, but I can still fight.
Target spotted.
What's your stick? Shake it off.
Oh shit. Yo! What? That's okay, that's cool.
I'm about to flip this. I'm trying to break. Check this. The enemy has a lock on me.
Missile, evading.
I'm on his back. Breaking. Breaking. This is no squadron. Passing 3.2 above ground level.
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission.
Bunch of convicts to just put on a show.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that Republican dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. Cross call. Where the hell are we out of here? Box 2.
Sorry, but I'm gonna get the top score again. Only because kills are self-reported.
Man, they are fucking on my ass.
Careful on the clouds. Radar doesn't work as well as there. The enemy has a lock on me. Now get quiet.
Sorry, I got lucky. I don't like gambling this way.
Fire. Evading. I'm hit. I'm hit.
Count, missile inbound, evade.
There's our numbers to the city's priority. On the base.
I gotta focus on the objective.
Enemy is split.
A radar lock. Shoot.
Hurling down.
Mace is decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Yo, this is super cool though.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up.
Get closer.
You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
The enemy has escaped. Bandit has a lock. Box 2.
targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
Ah, shit. Okay, well, fuck. See, I am simply a big middle dum-dum. Me checking the plan, how there was a best gun made to stop it called the Stonehead. Yeah, I'm down to watch more
Spare
videos.
squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Be done by now. And after rethink the odds. Wanna bet which one of us gets the first kill after it starts?
This is the
first. If count's going
I decide when you die.
Alright, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line too? I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
I know.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Bye-bye.
Dodged! This is School 6. Enemy is locked on me.
Did they really think they could get a bunch of convicts to just put on a show? Trigger shot down a bomber. That was some fancy flying, Mr. Murderer.
They really like rubbing in the fact that I accidentally killed somebody.
In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harlan's murderer.
On my enemy's tail.
No way anyone's gonna take the top score from me. It's in my blood. Missile inbound, evading!
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. We lost all of them. Where the hell are we out of here?
Your ass is mine.
Focus on destroying the target.
Fox 2.
Breaking out of rock.
A lot of dodging. Sorry if I'm not talking a whole lot. I am focusing a lot. I'm focusing a lot.
Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
Bandit locked. Enemy shot down.
At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your
Yeah,
head.
I'm just trying my best not to die. I like being able to fly these hunks of junks though.
They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You two, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader. Trigger, don't get shut down now. They got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Okay.
Trigger again. Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out.
This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good. Can't believe these seats used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. I think she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen?
Scrap
More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Bandit behind you. You're mine.
There we
The
go.
targets are still
active.
It's just she's named Scratch.
What the hell are you doing? Are you Wilco, Man McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them.
That was dumb luck, tabloid. Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 3 targets remaining.
If you want to snore.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Oh yeah! Let's do this.
Sparing, watch your mouth.
Bingo! Good going. That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission. 2 targets remaining.
Shit. I missed. Why in the world would somebody squad got behind us? Some kind of reason. The big overshoot strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick.
Fuck me, man.
Spare 15 was shot down.
Man, I'm just hard. It's hard being a pilot. That's all I need to say. Hard. I'm gonna cry.
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Right be done by now if we had missiles. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill trigger starts?
This is the penal unit.
Count's going forward.
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line tune? I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty. The rest is mine. Die.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Missile in the air. Heads up.
Head to the next target.
I got shot down and crashed like 80 times playing through 5. Yeah, that sounds valid.
The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You're doing 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harlan's murderer.
Come on, gotta take out this fucking bomber. There we go. I'm gonna be a fucking ace, baby. I'm loving this fucking music though.
Who's gonna take the top score for me? It's in my blood. Bingo, direct hit.
Ah, fuck!
15 is out of commission.
Well, why, man? I can slightly feel the fact that I'm no longer in the tutorial. You know?
Spare squadron, listen
Yeah.
up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
We'll be done by now. After rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill trigger starts?
This is the penal unit.
Count's going forward.
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your lines? I'll show you all how it's done.
I should like 100% been hit there, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty. The rest is mine. Die.
Radar ping. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Trigger shot down a bomber. That was some fancy flying, Mr. Murderer.
If I swear to God though, if I have to hear about sin lines one more time, I'm gonna legit cry.
You get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. 3 scratches. Right trigger? Well, you are Harlan's murderer. Anyone up for some poker tonight?
Nickel.
There we go. My God, are they riding on my ass? Ah!
Fox 2.
Bear 9, Fox 2.
Did they really think they could get a bunch of convicts to just put on a show?
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
I'm going to cry. Yeah, I know. So far I've died primarily from running into other planes. Yeah.
Spare squadron,
Let's
listen
try
up.
this again.
Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Right done by now. And after rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill after it starts?
This is the main first.
If count's going
I decide whether you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line tune? I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare
There we go.
later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real.
Yeah. I hope I'm doing good otherwise.
Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target.
Nickel.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harlan's murderer.
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
I don't need to dance with these boys.
Nickel. 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 Nickel.
A monkey could do this work. Anyone up for some poker tonight?
We can't break away. We can't. Where the hell are we out here?
Fox 2.
Bandit acquired.
We'll go for the back one and try to come up their ass this time.
Fox 2. Hostiles at the lock. We're easy pickings now. Push it. Damn it. We were supposed to be done before the bombers even arrived.
Nickel.
They fled into the clouds.
Nickel. Nickel.
Focus on destroying the target.
Enemy got away.
Nickel.
I'm hit. I'm hit.
Nickel. Nickel.
Begin the attack.
Oh yeah! Let's do this.
Spare 8, watch your mouth.
I need to get away. Breaking.
I'm spiked. Requesting assistance.
That's your stick. Shake him off. Go forward. Check that.
Yeah.
This is decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Targets that slow aren't a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound.
All right.
They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer.
Shut up.
Now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Bandit has a lock. Bandit acquired.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Nickel. Nickel.
Trigger again. Don't get excited.
Boom! Shut up their ass.
This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good. Can't believe these seats used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have on her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
I just fired super early there. I will care to admit. There we go.
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15. Don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 4 targets remaining.
Well, maybe I won't need to take away all the fun from my comrades if they are actually fucking good at doing their goddamn jobs.
The targets are still active.
Fucking
Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
So fucking high up there.
Are you?
Wilco, men at Kinsey, please maintain silence for the moment.
Attack this.
Bingo! Good going. That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
I'm on his rear. Approaching target. On the bomb bay doors. Hell yeah!
Hey, do you have a read on the situation?
Enemy has a launch.
Spare 15 was
God
shot down.
damn it! I'm going to cry. I'm going to eat La Pretzel to refuel my systems. And hopefully I don't die again.
Spare squadron,
Oh
listen
my
up.
god.
Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
I might go and change my plane.
Wanna bet which one of us gets the first kill after it starts?
This is the penal unit.
If Count's going
I
for it, so
decide
am
when
I.
you die.
Alright, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line too? I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, man and splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Yeah, I only have like 5
To the next
planes.
target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harley's murderer.
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
Got all dressed up for nothing.
Nickel. Nickel.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. What the hell is out here?
Nickel.
Sorry, I got lucky.
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
Attack it. Bandit is alive. We're easy pickings now. Push it. Damn it. We were supposed to be done before the bombers even arrived.
I mean, is it a lot?
Target acquired.
Sorry, but I'm gonna get the top score again. Only because kills are self-reported.
Nickel.
That sweet tail is mine.
Yeah, I might change planes if I fail
Focus
again.
on destroying the target.
Nickel. Nickel.
Watch two.
Trigger, stop!
Yeah, let's just change planes. Let's just change planes. This plane, its vibes are rancid.
All right, guys, I'll let you in.
Let's just go with this one. We're doing really well with this one.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Pretzel?
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. If he makes it back, when you land, your ass is grass.
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway.
Yeah, apologies if I
You guys just need to make
don't
a lot of noise.
talk a lot during this
Anyone got a
mission.
smoke? I'll owe you one.
If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Righto.
Runway 3, this is Squirrel 1. Numbers we can handle. You're safe with us. Squirrel Squadron, get into formation.
That's messed up.
Missile.
Fox 2. I want it back. Bandit evaded attack. Trying again. There's a juicy target.
Oh, I just realized you can actually.
Blowing up a
I
bunch
can,
of
ah!
The enemy seems to think our air force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Is there that convincing?
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower!
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke!
Send in the fire team. Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKenzie? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
We're gonna have to reach
Friends sighted?
Wanna bet which one of us gets the first
from the
kill
start.
trigger?
This is the
I thought
people
it first. If counts go
I
forward,
decide
so
when
am I.
you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line too? I'll show you all how it's done. Fox 2! Fox 2!
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get
Oh shit, oh shit.
real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Trigger shot down a bomber. That was some fancy flying, Mr. Murderer.
Stop calling me Mr. Murderer!
Head to the next
I know it's just in the same mission, but fuck!
Educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. We lost all of them. Where the hell are we out here?
I'm gonna try to make it so they don't.
Missile inbound. Evade. Your ass is mine. Die.
I'm on red. Fuck. Can take like one more shot, maybe. There they are. Woo!
I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Yeah, no.
Don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
This shit is fucking
Wild. Loyalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen.
Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
You're too far, Dunce. Get closer.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for a moment.
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades.
Fuck.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
I am,
4 targets remaining.
I am.
3 targets remaining.
Yeah, there we go.
Chew on lead, pal. How'd you get behind me?
Behind target, attacking.
Fuck!
What do we do now?
Yeah, this soundtrack's really good, but man, okay, I got Father that time. I don't know. I'm confident this time. Let's try this again. One more time with passion, with fervor.
Carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage.
I know. There's just a shit ton of other things I need to keep track of.
Why don't you tell us that from the start?
This is the penal unit.
If count's going forward,
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line too? I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I bet that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harley's murderer.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. We lost all of them. Where the hell are we out here?
Why are we here? Just to suffer?
Radio doesn't work as well in there.
little closer.
I've got something for you.
Focus on destroying the target.
Ooh, close, baby, close, baby.
This is decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Whew! Also, maybe wiggle allow your time to parry before you learn to block in Dark Souls. Listen, don't worry about it.
Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Gotta wait, come on! There you go, missiles away!
Trigger again!
Ew.
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck. This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good. Can't believe these seats used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen.
Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Hey yo, bad-tempered tomboy eye emoji?
That was dumb luck, tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 3 targets remaining. The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Are you... Wilco, and McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment. Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Oh, I totally missed a couple. Bro, I am like leaning into my turns in the meat realm.
2 targets remaining.
Would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. Now the paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
One bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah. Still alive, Harley?
There we go.
Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB.
Yeah, I think it was just we just needed to change the plane.
Spare 7. What happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what? You're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Bank right. Lower your nose. You're too high.
Perfect. You also wiggle a lot, like you're trying to listen, I also like wiggling. I like wiggling. It makes me feel funny.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off.
I'm just built different. I wiggle. I parry before I learn how to block.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Bruh. Yeah, I'm gonna do like one more mission. And I think I'm gonna call it a
Mihai's
stream.
granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji.
What the fuck?
When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed.
Is this PNG dog? PNG dog? It's PNG dog! Guys, it's PNG dog.
She laughed like a princess.
Look, it's PNG
And
dog.
later, she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler.
PNG
She was
dog.
the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people
I have
of this
no
war-torn
idea
country
who that
instantly
is.
felt at ease when
Biden.
they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
PNG dog.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. we've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Ah. All right. Let's. I'm gonna, since it's a ground mission, I'm gonna use the Warthog.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
I think that makes sense. A Warthog for going to tanks and ground targets.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything. Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets. Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave them to me. Release kind of specialty line.
It's ridiculous.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
What are the odds of getting out of line?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again. Enemy has a lock on you.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? Trigger, rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bandon's finally come around.
The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
Locked. Missile away.
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here. Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
I'm kind of rocking this mission. I think I am.
Trigger smoked him.
Target down.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Locked on target. Spare 15, rifle.
Spare 15, hostile has a lock. Thanks for saving me the trouble.
Damn enemy hiding in a place like this. They could at least make themselves easier to hit.
Gotta try to hit this convoy over here.
Almost out of special weaponry.
Trees destroyed all the trucks.
Definitely all the special weaponry has definitely helped a ton.
Enemies on my radar. They're late to the party.
Oop, got hit. And then let's take out this little convoy.
Spare 15, locked on.
There we go. We only have 2 of our special arms left. I think I'm gonna switch over to start picking away at these helis.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Targeting gun range, fire. Spare 15, target destroyed.
It's almost impossible to find an opening. We've got every angle covered.
Hostile has a lock. Vehicle down.
Missile coming at you. You want to die?
What if I do? A.
Enemy's locked on me. Someone help me out here.
I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in, but it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. The problem says where and when pawns like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Van Dog. Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary. Let me look into this doctrine thing.
Man, you're delusional.
Man, this guy really likes stuff in solitary.
It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access. Anyone out there besides triggers you think can destroy the target?
Missile away. Target destroyed.
Yeah, it definitely feels like the weight being pulled here is not equal. Know what I mean?
Locked. In gun range.
Enemy's locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Don't worry about crashing. Worry about your sins.
Are you freelancing as a priest now as well as a jailer?
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Ooh, plane. You know, yeah, like I definitely feel like the distribution, like the distribution of labor here is definitely weighed against me.
The enemy's got a lock. Aircraft approaching at high speed, bearing 280.
Oh shit.
They're drones. These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots?
Machines are not replacing humans. Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission. It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn. This bastard wants a piece of me. Trigger, they have a lock. This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail. I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller missile, shake it off.
God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table! High roller missile, another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this.
Well, High Roller died.
Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High Roller. He's been taken out. Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down. Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? Penal units are just pawns. That lying son of a bitch. Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation. What happens to a bet when the banker's out? Another man down. There's no point. Retreat. Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit. I'm hit. My aircraft.
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots? Shut up. Try and stop me.
Missile.
I'm getting behind Trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows you inflate your numbers. I can't get close enough to try. I know the people unit doesn't get easy jobs. The ones who succeed. Behind you! Watch out!
I'm in position. He's mine.
Engage or face punishment. Keep it trapping away, little guard dog. You'll pay for this.
No, fuck it, we're gonna try to engage with the fucking drones a bit.
Fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle this.
Count, shut the fuck up.
I'm finally finding my enemy in gun range. Spare 15, Fox 2.
Enemy sighted.
I am getting way overwhelmed. I am going back down. Shit. Okay, let's try this again. So, I mean, it makes sense that I'm struggling to dogfight because an A-10 is not designed to dogfight. It's designed to shoot people on the ground. So, it's not a huge deal.
Some welcome.
Ah, shit. I have to restart.
Aircraft, spread out and attack. We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up. It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything. Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. 15, all squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets. Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out. Leave them to me. Bullying the weak is a kind of specialty of mine. What are the odds of getting out alive? That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
Look sharp. The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading. Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys
guys do not have that luxury. So, what are we supposed to do?
We're rocking it hard. Cut the crap. There's work to do.
Alright, time to start harassing the ground a bit.
Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. Regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. Put in your heart and form us to smash that base. My heart?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Mad Dog's finally come around.
Take that.
Ouch.
In gun range.